Sowedo, I'm sorry, I disappoint you. Man U is not going to win a trophy this season. Ronaldo,
You're writing them off already.
Ronaldo may come out as a topmost scorer. I tell you this: when they bought Ronaldo, I said, I wrote a piece. I said, what could Ronaldo do for this team? Ronaldo definitely will come out among the top scorers, but his goals may not be enough to pull Man U through. He will concede more as he scores, and his goals may not be enough to pull Man U through.
At some point, it seems as if he's even frustrated with the team already.
Yeah, you see, Harry Kane sometimes becomes the topmost player, but the team is over there. So it is not about him scoring. It's about the team having the character not to concede, to win. That's the point. And the team may not win, even though we have goals, and so on. So it is a problem. It's a problem, and it's a managerial problem. Now, I think we just have to sacrifice this season, and I believe we are going to sacrifice it. And then maybe in summer, the Glazers will be wiser and decide to pursue trophy instead of just business.
Okay, so you're saying Ole it's not going to win any trophy this season, Ernest. That's what. Okay, so do you agree with that? Do you think he might just win any trophy this season?
So for me, it's not Ronaldo's goals I'm looking forward to. It's the mentality he brings, how he's able to drag. Look, and again, that's why I'm complaining about that Carabao Cup, because for me, at that level, even if it is Ronaldo dragging the team, kicking and screaming to the final of that Carabao and winning it, we know that then, the problem, of course, is that for those people who don't have much faith in Ole, that might be an excuse for the Glazers to keep him on and say, we need to encourage him more. There are people who are already saying, but look at it, he took the team from 5th position, then he's third, then he's second. Again, I'm always wary to overly criticize Ole because his juju man sometimes is strong. The team will go on some nonsense runs, yeah. Then you hear that they're looking at Conte, they're looking at, and then that's how a United run will just start from nowhere. And then who had been at the forefront and say, Ole, and then you can't say too much. The truth is, the man is possibly not United level, right? But who knows? He can wobble and fumble to something. I just think that having Ronaldo is almost as good as having an assistant coach who wants to win. That is all I can say. And that might just be the difference because it would be so sad with all that investment, with this kind of squad. Let's not lie to ourselves. Personally, I do not see a better squad on paper in the Premiership. Forget about the riches of Man City. Just between Varane and Ronaldo alone, you have how many? 9 Champions League titles.
Yeah.
And then you have a Pogba who is still one of the best, if not the best, at what he does. And then a Fernandez who, frankly, is also very. I don't know.
And the senior man, Pogba, don't forget him.
The point.
And then you are even talking about a Cavani on. Please, how many people are going to have somebody of the pedigree of a Cavani on the bench? Ejo.
See what he did when he came on, the few minutes he played yesterday. Wow, that was so phenomenal.
Really, if we are going to be serious with ourselves, Ole should be replaced if he doesn't win anything this season. Because to be fair, you are wasting people's time. You are wasting resources as well. Come on. What are you coaching when you have all these people? We are saying that, okay, shall I win something, then let's see how we can carry on from there. There are just too many good. Look, let's not lie. Like Ernest mentions, Tuchel came into a team that was underperforming simply because they had an old boy that was still enjoying the old boy, whatever. But you see, Chelsea, they don't have time. They persevered with the first season, second season, when stuff was going, they bounced in. What was the result? Champions League, oh, second Champions League. I don't know, man. I don't know. Sometimes you wonder how the board of such clubs think. I know, they want to give people time, but I just think that if you are going to be stellar, you will be stellar. You don't need 3 years to be stellar. Pochettino got to Tottenham, and you began to see changes. I mean, Tottenham, that was a joke. You even Klopp, let's not lie, you will see pedigree really, and you will see progress, and you will see the mindset right from the bat. People complain about the former manager's playing style. I don't even still think we really have the United DNA playing style. I don't see it. I don't see it. So I don't know, man. I don't know.
Okay, so which
I hope we win, Sha. I really hope we win something.
okay, so what do you think is a perfect replacement for Ole currently? I think Zidane is free, Conte is
Zidane,
free.
for me, Zidane encapsulates two things. Yeah, with Zidane, for example, he also does that. Oh, let's keep the dressing room quiet. He does it well. He knows how to manage egos. That's one. Two, this man is a Frenchman like Pogba. Has coached Ronaldo before, amongst other things. I mean, the guy. Yes, I know he's coming into a new league, but the man is a proven winner now, and the man has a way of not rocking the boat. You don't hear much from him, anyways. So you are not going to be afraid that like a Mourinho will start tearing things up. I'm saying he's a perfect hybrid of an ambitious, quietly ambitious coach who also wants to win, who knows how to also manage egos. So whatever it is that Ole has, Zidane has in spades. Ole was a very good player. Zidane was stellar. Ole has not even won anything really major. Zidane has won, and yet, the man is humble. The man
Yeah.
is a fantastic manager. So I personally, if we don't go for Zidane, I don't know who else would really, really be able to do the best with that team. I don't know.
Yeah. If we don't go for Zidane and Martinez, the Belgium coach is free, we could go for him. But I don't think he's free. He's not going to be free maybe till World Cup. And Barcelona is actually looking at him a lot. And he might want to go home than coming to England. But if he decides to leave the World Cup team and decides to go for club coaching, he could be a good thing, a good person too. Then Zidane is there. But I think that I know that I have this opinion that Man U may not win anything this season. They will be close to trophies.
Yeah.
They will be close to trophies. I don't think they may win, but as the only fact that could come is the Ronaldo and Fernandez effect. Fernandez is a little bit less mature in his emotional reactions than Ronaldo, and that's why Ronaldo should be promoted in that team to a high level. Because even if you watch the game yesterday, when the goal was scored, he was there shouting, "Wake up! Come on!
Yeah.
Come on! Come on!"
Yes.
Fernandez doesn't have that kind of. Fernandez is a normal Spanish romantic European
Portuguese.
guy that when he just misses something, he just gets frustrated and angry and all
Yeah.
that. It's not Ronaldo. It's not Ronaldo. So it is something that Man U can count on. When we played young boys, he was on the sideline. People were criticizing, why should he be on the sideline?
Yes.
Rio said, Ferdinand said,
Ferdinand,
if I were the coach, I shouldn't. I didn't see him shouting, but he was like, that this is the guys people want to listen to. People want to listen to Ronaldo. The players want to listen to Ronaldo, and he can do, and he has done it before. It's not like this is the first time. So he is a person that can draw us to that level, actually. And yesterday he did. He was everywhere shouting, encouraging, trying. I mean, this is an old man too. Let us not forget his age. But he's there, dedicated, focused, and patient. So it is one thing that he has that Fernandez doesn't have. So he needs to have. So it's him and Fernandez too. I won't, even though think he's emotionally a little bit on the low side, he is still a person that can challenge and decides to go and push people. So those two and some other players can be counted on when things get bad. And with their experience, they may push Man U to a very high level. I think that if we don't win any trophy, I'm not among those the only out team right now. He will be out, but I think that we'll persevere till summer, whether we lose anything, as long as we remain in top 4 or top 6, that we have an European cup to play for. He's okay. Summer we place him out, because also why these businessmen consider not sacking coaches randomly is because of money. You sack a coach, he goes with millions. Mourinho cannot be hungry for a long time from all the small, threats. He cannot be hungry because he has made millions more than many coaches, and he's still he's free. So it is one thing that businessmen consider. Chelsea doesn't consider that Abramovich is a billionaire that throws money anyhow. The Glazers are Americans, stingy people, so they want to conserve money, as much money as they can, and that will help them to So I don't see Ole, unless it becomes so clear that Ole will not push this club in the top 6. If the club is not going to be in the top 6 within the middle of the season, they may sack him. But I don't see him getting sacked as long as he remains in the top 6 till summer. That's the way I say it. And no matter how bad every game gets to us, no matter how we feel about every game, I think he's going to be there till the end of the season.
Okay, so how far do you see Manchester United going in the Champions League?
Let us qualify first. Let us qualify from the group first, then I can make my predictions. For now,
don't you think there's a possibility of Ronaldo playing Europa this season? Possible. You can have a taste of it.
That is unimaginable. I believe they will qualify, but let's qualify for the group first.
Okay, so
I don't see why they can't qualify from that group. I don't see why.
Had they not won that game yesterday, the possibility of going to Europa was actually very high. Yes, so they have an edge. Anyway, so do you still see your team winning the Premier League this season? Suido said something about Manchester United winning this season. Do you still stand with that?
What I said was, first of all, because I'm a United fan, I believe all things are possible. I believe.
Okay.
I mean, look. Stranger things can happen anyway. So
injuries will come and stuff.
But anything. Look, when I made that prediction, I'm not sure whether it was formal that Ronaldo was joining us at the time.
No, not yet.
Exactly. Now we have somebody who is lion-hearted and can drag us, whatever, But the problem, of course, with Ole is that the team can be so inconsistent sometimes, and when you expect them to fire on with this momentum, then some stuff happens, or he does some self-sabotaging things, So it can be very, very, very frustrating,
Yes.
But regardless of what any nonsense fellow is saying, we need Ronaldo. We need him. So yes, injury too can happen to Ronaldo and all that. But so long as we have that man as a totem, as a talisman, whether on the pitch or outside the pitch, don't rule us out. I'm just saying, don't rule us out. As you can see, like I predicted, Klopp is shrugging off the disappointments of last season and and that goes to show you that, frankly, once you have a good manager, somehow half of your problem is solved. If you have a good manager with who is able to motivate and they craft very good plans and strategies and all of that, and then manage the talent at his beck and call. But don't rule out United. Great things. To be fair, great things. Like I said in that interview, United is destined for great things now. I beg, it is now the missing puzzle, which possibly is maybe regarding a manager that we need for those things to really be fulfilled. And I think that I believe that we are headed for the good times will soon be back if we are focused and we don't take anything we have for granted. That's my own frustration with Ole. Sometimes it is very possible to just feel that, "Ah, I have Ronaldo, I have all these things. Everything is no." Even when you have the tools, you must do the work, and you probably even have to work harder than the other guys who don't even have as much tools as you to ensure that they deliver on the objective. So when I hear Ole say these things about coaching and all of that, and he's not talking about winning, I get a bit worried. You know, it is a football club, please. It is not some charity or a foundation that teaches football. You are there to win, make the people happy, and then consequently bring in more revenue by you winning.
Yeah.
Don't write United off.
Yeah. So I'm not writing United off. I think they will pursue a lot of things, and as I said, they will be so close. If they don't win any trophy, they will be so close to it, so close to it. Like they are going to be competitive, but I can't categorically say they're going to win this or that. At least it's not yet time for any team at all. When we get to December, turning to January.
It's not even so. Like like I mentioned in my last interview, I told Lady VAR here that oftentimes towards December, a team just picks up on a run, so that by the end of January, February, you have a fair idea of who the frontliners are. So I think that December is going to be very crucial for us. In fact, our next round of games is even going to be very crucial for us because we have some very, very tough games coming and all of that. But if we can keep injuries on the low, and if we can have our talisman firing and getting everybody over the line, we should be fine.
Yeah. So I think that's when I personally that's when I can make my own predictions. I don't always rush predictions, but at least I always for EPL I always think of December, January before I start talking about who can go in. It's happened because Man U picked up after December last year after we had the COVID break and everything. Picked up from there and then fired on. But I thought if that league lasted longer, Man U would have been out of the top 4. Because by the time the game was ended, Man U was already sleeping.
Yeah, the started.
So, yeah. So I think Man U will fight hard for tournaments this season, for trophies. They will fight hard. When we qualify from our group, I'll be able to think if Man U can survive up to the semifinals of UCL. The EPL will be like December. We can look at it and say, this is where we are, this is where we're going to be. It's not just about our team. It's not about Man U. It's about other teams. Because maintaining form is not easy. Some of these teams, once a player goes down, they're gone. It happened to Liverpool last year.
Players, not player. Liverpool does so many players. So
no, but I know someone goes out and
but the Van Dijk thing was even more pivotal than the funny thing.
So it happens. So Van Dijk went. So those things, there are players that will just go and things crumble.
Yes.
So it's not just our team. So we count on the fortunes and misfortunes of other teams for us to that. So as we build on our own fortunes, we think of the misfortunes that could happen to other teams. It's all about business. It's all about gambler's game. So that's what it is. So thank you.
Okay, so let's see how it goes. I'll just reserve so many comments for now until then. So thank you.
So that you can say I told you so.